Hello friends and families, viewers from around the world. My name is Shay Shalom and you're welcome to the very first episode of my show, your show and our show, My Journey to America. Wow, at last. I wish to let you all know a secret. I don't really know how to anchor this kind of show. And as a matter of fact, I really feel nervous right now. But I believe I have too much to share and there's no way I should let this die inside of me. And that is why I've decided to leave my comfort zone to kick off. I just don't like to see people fall into the same pit I fell or spending so many years climbing the same mountain I have already climbed. Rather, it gives me joy to see people achieve greater success with my breakthrough tips. And that is why I've decided to package this kind of program together, basically to encourage international students all over the world and intending international students who really want to study abroad. So, don't mind me, I know I'm not professional, but let's do this together. Today, I will be talking about a very sensitive topic which can be detrimental to the life of any intending international student if not properly taken care of. And this is wrong assumptions about studying abroad. Yes, wrong assumptions about studying abroad. There are so many wrong assumptions which intending international students have before leaving their home country. And that is what I'm going to be talking about today. Now, I also had these wrong assumptions, so I wish to share with you some of my practical life experience about these wrong assumptions I had. The number one assumption I had about studying abroad before I left my home country is studying abroad is meant for the rich. Yes, studying abroad is meant for the rich. I had this wrong assumption, and this actually made me stay back home for a very long time because I felt I don't have a rich father, I don't have a rich mother, so how am I going to afford my tuition and all that? Now, don't get me wrong. I know it costs some money to actually process studying abroad. Yes, that is normal, but it is not just for the rich. As a matter of fact, there are so many categories of people who are actually opportune to study abroad. Now, let me share the categories of people who study abroad with you. Number one, the rich. Yes, don't castigate me. I know you're going to be wondering what I'm trying to get at. The rich. Now, if you have a rich father or have a rich mother or you have a rich uncle somewhere or you yourself, you happen to be rich, traveling abroad doesn't really cost you anything. All you need to do is apply to the XYZ school you want to go to, pay for the tuition and every other fee you need to pay, then you are there. It's that easy. The number two category of people who study abroad, because I don't have a rich father, I don't have a rich mother, and now I am here, and you're wondering, how did I get to be here? Let me share the number two category of people who are opportune to study abroad with you, and that is the brilliant. The brilliant. If you are brilliant out there, I think you shouldn't waste any more time. Pack your bag and baggages and consider the following process to study abroad. Look for available scholarships and apply. Write necessary exams and make sure you get high grades in these exams, and that is all. Once you get a very high grade in maybe your GRE or your TOEFL, schools will look for you. Ask people who are studying abroad who doesn't have a rich parent and who happen to be brilliant. This is what they did. They applied for scholarship and before they know it, they paid less. But unfortunately, I don't fall in this category too. I am not brilliant. Well, some of my friends who happen to go to the same university with me know so well that I am not a very brilliant chap. I just happen to graduate from my university or from my first degree by chance, and that is what happened. So this category is not meant for me. So you keep wondering, how then can I get my place abroad? The number three category of people who study abroad, which is the last category of people I'll be discussing, and that is the category I fall, is the smart. Yes, if you are smart, there's so many things you can do to get your place abroad as a student, as an international student. Now, how did I do mine as a smart student? Well, I think we'll just discuss that in subsequent episodes of this show, My Journey to America. But very quickly, because of our time, I just want to tell you the number 2 assumption I have, or number 2 assumptions I had about studying abroad, and which is white folks are a bunch of racists. That is a very wrong assumption I had. I used to watch it in the movies, saying, the Americans use a lot of guns and commit a lot of murders and all that, and I feel that is the way it is. But that is a very wrong assumption, because ever since I've been in the United States of America, I actually benefited a lot from the white folks, much more than people of the same race. Yes, if you are in America, you can confirm this with me. Since I came into the United States, I've been getting a lot of privileges from friends and colleagues who are actually white folks. As a matter of fact, they help me much more than people of the same race. Sometimes I see some black people who happen to be my friend and they are not ready to help me. Yes, it happens. Not every one of them though, but most of them sometimes pretend as if they don't know you. Or most of them, when they see you, they actually make the conversation very, very brief. They just don't want to talk to you so long. But the white folks, they are always there for you. So that is a wrong assumption, my friend. As long as you have this decision to leave your home country to study abroad, please don't let this be an hindrance for you. Leave your home country if you want to. White folks are good people. There are bad people everywhere, but as far as I'm concerned, I've met a lot of white folks who are actually good people. As a matter of fact, I have not seen one white folk here so far who is actually a bad person or who has actually treated me bad. Yes, I just got a free lunch now from a white friend, and that is how it happens every time. I get opportunities from them, they drop me home, they offer me free rides and all that, and these are things black people cannot offer. Yes, not every one of them though, but I'm saying again, most of them can't give you this, they can't give you their time and they can't give you this opportunity. But white folks, they're always there for me. Okay, the number 3 thing I'm going to discuss about today is, that's the number 3 assumption, is studying abroad is much easier. That is, the education abroad or the education overseas is much easier. Well, that's also a very wrong assumption, because most people think studying abroad is much easier compared to their home country education. No, it's not the way it is. I am from Africa, I'm from Nigeria, and the number of assignments and number of papers I've written at this point in one semester is actually much more compared to the ones I wrote in the whole period of my 4 years in the university. Yes. And that is for one semester. I've written enough papers, I've done enough assignments, and I've done everything. I have assignments almost every time. I have papers to write almost every week. So don't tell me studying abroad is easier. No, I go to school, I go to work, I do a lot of things at the same time. I do a lot of assignments, a lot of presentations, a lot of group discussions. So please don't have that wrong assumption before you come, please. I'm begging you in the name of God. Don't have that wrong assumption. When you're coming here, have your mind cleared that you are about to face much more challenge or much more challenges. Yeah, don't mind my vocabulary though. Now, the number 4 assumption that I had was, can somebody remind me? Buying things abroad is much cheaper. Buying things abroad is much cheaper. That's a very wrong assumption too. And now I can witness it. You know what? When I was about to leave my home country, my siblings here told me, please buy your things before coming. And I felt, why are these people like this? Do they actually think I'm coming to the States to come and beg from them, and they don't want me to beg from them, and that's why they're asking me to buy my things from my home country? I was wondering, but I just thank God I obeyed their advice. And I actually bought some clothes when I was coming, only for me to get here and discover that I cannot even afford a piece of shirt. So it's actually better for me to buy my things from home. So I'm kind of advising any intending international student now who want to study abroad, buy your things from your home country. Don't ever have that assumption that when you get to your country of study, your intending country of study, you're going to buy everything you need. No, everything is expensive here. I'm using my own practical life as an example. Here in the United States, things are much more expensive compared to my home country, because you have to consider converting your own currency to the United States dollars, which is, which has a very long or large margin. So, well, I think that is enough for this week. It can only get better. If you like this video and you feel this video is beneficial to you, please, I would like you to like, subscribe, and if you have any wrong assumption to, basically for international students who are already here or who are already in their various countries studying, please drop your own assumptions below in the comment box. Drop it below in the comment box, so I can also, work better on, or maybe discuss it next time. Once again, you're welcome to your program, my program, and our program, My Journey to America, and my name is Sheyi Shalom. I wish to see you same time next week, and I hope this program benefits you. I hope you really enjoyed the program. I hope you really enjoyed the show, and bye-bye. See you same time next week. I love you, Dad. All right.